Well done, Dan. He's now the one to beat. Chris Knight next with kit. Let's hear from the man himself.
It's a V12 Transmash out of a T-55 Russian tank from the end of the 1950s kind of era. Quite popular in the tractor pulling world. There's quite a lot in Europe. You know, it runs a Transmash engine. There's a few of them that's changed it to methanol. I'm still running diesel, which is, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing in 2.5 ton modifieds against the rest of the competition, but well, we're here now and we'll just have to do the best.
Yeah, it's a beautifully turned out machine. All credit to you. You've obviously taken a lot of love and care when you got it back, when you took ownership of it. It looks the part, like a little bit under horsepower compared to some of the other guys, but it definitely does the business when you're on the track.
Yes, I mean, last year was tweaking about clutch issues big time, you know, and then I just bit the bullet last year, and this year complete new clutch into it, and it's just like chalk and cheese. Changed my turbo, did all new internals into turbo, things like that.
This is a very popular machine. Let's see what he can do. Turbocharged and diesel powered, this is a very different tractor from the previous two. Well, it's a good steady run. Looks like he's been pulled down by the sledge. And indeed, stopped at 62.01 metres. And the final tractor in light modified is On the Limit, driven today by Mark Pacey. Yet another engine layout on this one. Always exciting runs for these machines, and this one's no different. Here we go, wheels skyward. But just short of the full pull. 84.74, so that's third place for Mark today. A great pull from On the Limit, and nice to see Mark looking pleased with that run. And a recap of the final distances, so it's after.
Happy man?
Yeah, so far, Tom. But we haven't turned the wheel this year, so it means nothing, mate.
No, but you can say you are currently the champion, which is a nice feeling, surely.
Yeah, it's taken quite a few years to get it back again, actually. We've always been sort of there, and reliability, a few other things have let us down. Yeah, we've gone okay in Europe, as you know, and then occasionally we just can't put it together in the British Championship. But last year, yeah, all very good.
Yeah. And done any changes to the white machine over the winter?
We might have done a couple.
Oh, not giving any secrets away?
We've tried something different, a little bit different with the timing, and seems to be working okay.
So the first tractor takes to the track, and it's Gareth Jones with Diesel Dragon, Valtra-based, of course. A quick look at the entry list. 5 tractors enter this weekend, 3 of which have won the championship in the last 3 years. Now Diesel Dragon backs up to the sledge. We saw the team's compact tractor earlier in the show, the Compact Dragon of young Nathan. Unlike the limited Pro Stocks, these tractors allowed larger engine displacements and 2 turbos. This is looking good for Gareth. He's nicely into the track. Lovely balance and an arrow straight pull. Going for the line, but just stopped a little bit short by the sledge at 88.26. But as a test puller, he can elect to disregard this pull and come back out again later in the class. Paul Haylock next with Panic. And it's a New Holland base for this one. It's important to keep the tractor headed straight down the track when it's coupled to the sledge. The crew out front help with this. Then the BTPA officials take over. Down comes the visor. Up come the revs. Looking good as the pull continues down the track. Pulling over to the left a bit there. Getting close to that white line. And stops a bit short of Diesel Dragon's distance. 80.91 is the measured distance for Panic. The reigning class champion up next, Ice Bear, driven today by Mike Simmons. Head track marshal Joe signals he's good to go. Green flags down the track, slowly building the boost. that Valtra's on song today. Oh, those wheels getting pretty high though. But the Ice Bear storms down the track to 92 metres. A full pull. What a run from Mike. As we look at the head-on replay, shows Ice Bear was starting to move over to the left of the track at the end, but Mike keeps it in bounds nicely. Oh, looking pretty relieved there. John Eccles with Simply Red now. We saw him driving the Superstock tractor earlier. Very similar looking case-based tractor, but very different power. I wonder if he's made an offer to buy the Superstocker yet. John won the championship in 2017, so we know the machine can do the business if all goes well. Always a good flame show from this one. Oh, bit of a tentative start. Then up come the wheels. Oh, it looks like it'll be a full pull. Oh no, he just comes up a little bit short there. 87.83, good for third place at the moment. I think we'll see Gareth Jones, our test puller, coming back out again. He's after a full pull to challenge the Ice Bear. But first we have Ted Nicholson with Rough Justice. This international based machine is another class favourite. Ted's been driving for many years, both here and in Europe, so he certainly knows how to set up the tractor for any track conditions. Slip the clutch, then get those wheels spinning, but getting very bouncy there. He's having to fight for this one. No! Just 85.96 for Rough Justice. That's down in 4th place at the moment. That's not the opener that he was hoping for 2019. Oh, the replay just goes to show how unbalanced it all was. All over the place, up and down like a yo-yo, and bouncing to a stop. And that's not a happy look. Ted sets himself high standards. He wants a full pull to be able to challenge the others. And sure enough, here's Gareth Jones with Diesel Dragon. He was our test puller, remember. He needs a full pull to get into a pull-off with Ice Bear. Getting a bounce on once again. I don't think it's far enough. And there he is, pulled down at 81.56. Looks like there's a bit of a fire in there as well. So he drops down behind John Eccles to take third overall. And with no other full pulls, that means Ice Bear